Susan Sarandon is an Academy Award-winning actress and activist for more than 20 years for justice and empowerment of women. Welcome.
Thank you for that. I got worried. I wasn't sure which one you were going to say. Some of them you should not have been watching as a child. But Peach, that's a good one. I like that. And thank you to Lady Bunny, who had so many good points to make, and fabulous legs, by the way. You guys are hardcore. You've been here for a long time. You took the march, everything else. I don't know if you're getting a little bit cranky, maybe a little hangry. I don't know. But what I would like is for you to get much more angry. I would like you to be furious because you are getting screwed. We are all getting screwed out of what is our right, and that is health care for everybody, regardless of how much money you make, regardless of your color, your creed, your gender identification, who you love. All of those things shouldn't count for anything because we are in a very, very wealthy nation. Now, why are we in this predicament? Lady Bunny touched on it for sure. Basically, they don't care. They don't care about you. You are dispensable until it's the primaries. You're dispensable until it's time to vote. And then everybody goes into all these communities and says, you don't want this other guy because they're so horrible. You have to turn to the polls. No matter what the history of that person is, no matter what their policies have been, you have to drag your ass out to the polls and make sure the other guy doesn't get in or the other woman doesn't get in. It's not going to happen from the top down. It's only going to happen from the bottom up. And that's why all of these local candidates are so very important, because even though they're up against so much, it's the only hope I think we really have. Because once you get in there, when you look at the Congress, Medicare for All has been waiting for Nancy Pelosi to get a vote on it for 30 fucking years, people. And then all of these people that have sponsored Medicare for All bills, where are they? Recently, where are they? Now, I'm going on Monday to AOC's office. And, I'm actually from Jackson Heights, and I walked with her before everybody knew she was a rock star, and helped her campaign in the early days. And so I've got to say that, I'll be very happy to see if she's there. I don't know. But she's in D.C. She'll be hiding. She was camping the last time I looked for her. But anyway, it's important that you put pressure locally on people. The statistics are that 1 in 3 of the people that died of COVID would not have died had there been Medicare for All. And didn't you think, oh my God, once the pandemic came, it was so obvious as people were falling through the cracks and people were going bankrupt and people wouldn't go to the hospital because they didn't have health care, and there was such a catastrophe and everything fell apart. You thought, oh my God, finally, even if it's just temporary, we're going to have health care for everybody, because clearly it's the only way we're going to save lives here, right? No, wrong. Okay, so now people are bankrupt. All these people that lost their jobs, and there were millions of people who then lost their health care, not all of which was probably very great, but still. And then there's still millions of people who are not covered. Now, my union, when your health care is attached to your union, my union just kicked a bunch of people off and told them because they were older to go get Medicare, which does not have the coverage that they had before. I have a son. Boo is right. I have a son who is a director and a writer, and he paid a lot of money to get into the Directors Guild, and he got thrown off of his health care. So the union is not the answer, because then you have your coverage. And what happened with GE? They went on strike. 2 days later, they canceled their insurance. So this whole business about our union fought so hard to get insurance is bullshit. I mean, then fight for something else and get your insurance from the government. That's the way it works in every country. I mean, isn't it embarrassing to be in the United States? Yes! Aren't you about that? I mean,
Yes.
it's horrible.
Yes.
Why have we? It's like being in a bad abusive relationship that we've accepted this for so many years, and now finally we can see this is not working. And it's not working for the whole country because people are going bankrupt, people are dying, they can't contribute to the economy. So it doesn't even make sense from a profit point of view. And why, as Lady Bunny pointed out, is this not moving along in the same direction? Because if you examine where people have gotten their money for their campaigns, you'll see that the insurance industry and the pharmaceutical industry has a hold on pretty much everybody. Everybody. Pretty much everybody. So it's not going to happen from the top down because you're asking people to go against the companies that gave them $7 million. It's like oil and gas. Why are we still fracking? Because they paid for the campaigns. So we can't turn to the top and expect that to happen. No one's going to save us at the top. It's great that Biden just came out and said, okay, you can get your drugs in Canada. Yeah, I mean, that's great that you won't get arrested for getting your insulin in Canada. But why do you have to go to Canada? Because Canada has health care. So they can negotiate with pharmaceuticals. That's why. I mean, okay, so we all agree this sucks. We all agree we're angry. Now what do we do about it? So there's this petition. Like, we have to put pressure on people because the midterms eventually will be coming up. And I want to just tell you what's in this petition so that you can take out your phones and sign the petition. Okay, a single-payer healthcare system that's free from the point of service to Americans regardless of sex, age, creed, race, religion, gender identity, citizenship, disability, geographic location, income, and employment status, which includes but not limited to. This is like Christmas, folks. Listen to what you would get if you get Medicare for all. Zero copays, zero deductibles, zero network restrictions. What a pain in the ass that is, right? Full dental covered. Full dental covered. Full vision covered.
Yeah.
Full funeral expenses covered. Full chronic conditions covered. Full senior centers, nursing homes, long-term care covered. Full home health care covered. Full elective surgery covered, including abortions. Full audiology covered. Full post-surgical care covered. Full palliative and end-of-life covered. Full maternity, newborn, pediatric care covered. Why wouldn't it be? What the fuck are we talking about in this country if you get Full acupuncture covered, full rehabilitative covered, full physical therapy covered, full reproductive care covered. I feel better already just reading this. I feel better too. Here's a good one. Full substance abuse treatment.
Yes.
When I was on the road for Bernie both times, you just do not know how out of control places like New Hampshire in terms of opiate addiction. Who knew? I thought of New Hampshire as being like all golden and green and camping and stuff. No, it is a mess around the United States in terms of addiction, and there's absolutely nowhere for people to go. There's no program that accepts them for any long term. You have to have contaminated urine to stay back in. So people get clean, they go out, they use, they come back. It's a mess. This is wrong. Full medical devices, biological products covered, full mental health. Full prescription drugs covered. Finally, for all of my friends out here, full medical marijuana. Covered. So, what you want to do now is take out your phones and look at. Do you have to do the hashtag? No, just M4all.org, as we always know, .org. Take your phones out. Get the petition. Sign it. Go home. Tell your friends to sign it. I don't know if these people will listen, but if they think they're going to have a problem with you in the next election, maybe they will. And I think we have to say the only way they're going to budge is to put pressure on them. Obviously, if they have any souls, they would have done it long ago. So what we have to do is just threaten them in some way. Stop giving them money. Do what? Back them into a corner. What? Primary them. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's tricky, but it sometimes works, as we saw. You did it? Okay. Great. Everybody, primary, everybody that isn't for Medicare. Well, the problem is so many people said they were, and now where are they? Right? That's a problem. We have to say to them, we heard you. You told us that, and now you're not doing anything. This would be considered a lie. So let's get with the program here. So thank you all. You're all filming me. I have no idea what I just said, but I hope this doesn't get me thrown out of more places. But if it does,
Hi, Susan.
Hi
Thank
there.
you. Thank you so much for speaking today. Your speech was amazing.
Thank you, and thank you for speaking today. Let's get everybody to sign that petition.
Absolutely.